Are you ready for more? Great. We've seen that we want to use the client's goals as the focus of our attention, and that we want to send over great reports and dashboards. There are a few other things to keep in mind. First, our main contact is going to have friends, their team, and their boss. Each will need data formatted differently. They have different interests. We want them all to be able to use the information we send to build consensus inside their companies. We call this whole group of people the stakeholders because they each have a stake in the outcome. So how do we get started with this whole group? We start with our main contact, and we determine the KPI. That stands for a key performance indicator. And that's going to usually look something like visits, traffic, conversions, revenue, leads. This is just a partial list. Oh, and also one thing to remember is that these may change slightly over time. When they first come on, they might be interested in traffic, and then as they get a little more sophisticated, and they figure out maybe traffic isn't really the best metric, then they might go to something like conversions or revenue or leads. So just remember that sometimes that changes, and you have to kind of key in on what's the critical element right now. Like if we just have a new account or a new client, and they want us to generate traffic, man, we want to generate traffic. We might be thinking, yeah, but we should be being concerned about cost per action or something. But no, you have to meet people where they are and bring them along the journey. So we call this whole group of people the stakeholders. They each have a stake in the outcome. We start with the main contact and we figure out the KPI. Then we figure out what communication schedule do they want us to be on, and what forms do our communication take? Do they want dashboards or reports? At what depth? Do they need to see samples? Do they want it by email, video conference, weekly, monthly? And so what we're trying to do here is make sure that our main contact has what they need to be seen as a hero in the equation, but also anticipate what all these other people will need to make them the champions of the new marketing as well. So that's kind of the stakeholder view of the target for our reports and our dashboards and our communication. Well, smoke them if you got them.